So, in this video, if I have to retake this one more time, I'm going to be irritated because it keeps cutting out the first 1 second of my videos. But anyways, today we are going to be making motor mounts, new motor mounts, version 2 motor mounts. Got the template all made up. It's going to be the exact same concept as the last one. It's just going to be a little bit taller, and the angle, the pitch that it's at is slightly different due to the fact that when you lift an engine up, it changes the mounting angle. So hopefully the one on the passenger side works. If it doesn't, I'll remake it, but I have to go buy more material, or not. I don't know how much material I actually have left. So I'm actually going to show the process of welding and mounting and all of that this time. So hopefully it all goes well. Hopefully. But on a side note, these gauges are dope. Let's hope they work. Alright, to my father's house. You remember? I'm at the old place, the OG garage. But first things first, we have to change the saw blade, and my dog's growling at me. Stop it. Change saw blade, make templates, or not make templates, I already got the template. Cut or draw out the template, and then cut and weld. Here we go. Drawing the line, the cut line. So just a simple mark, then move up and mark. These will be the 3 cuts that I'll be making, right there, there, and then my 2 side plates will be this. And once I get these cut out, then I will cut the plates that they sit on, or that the motor will sit on, out of this, just the length of these. So we'll get cutting, and then we'll template, and then cut again, then weld. Also, quick side note, always remember your safety gear. Cuts are done, our sides that were measured. What you want to do is you want to just kind of take a quick peek, put the template over the top, see if they're even close to the same height, which I cut mine to this side, which they're pretty damn exact, and same with the next one, pretty damn exact. I already checked it, pretty close. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just line that up like that. Line the other one up next to it. Then you're going to lay a straight edge across that. And then that is going to be your top, and then you're going to do the exact same for the bottom. And that'll be your top and bottom mounts. Alrighty, so now that all of your pieces are cut out and you know that they're all going to line up, I have this set out as a template. So this will essentially fold up, that'll fold up, and then this will fold over the top. But what we're going to do now is we're going to clean all these burrs off, get rid of any contamination, any water, oil, grease, so nothing that can contaminate the weld, because it will make your weld decide whether it will want to penetrate or not. So we're just going to go to a flat disc grinder, grind it all up, and then we'll start welding. Get rid of all of the contamination and burrs on the edges of the metal. And so now I'm not going to cut myself, for 1, and 2, there's no contamination to fuck up my welds. Second of all, find something to hold them together straight. I have this little magnetic angle iron thing, then hook it up to your negative. Flip the switch to on. Oh, make sure your gas is on. I always forget that and then fuck up the first weld. I also just found out we're out of gas. Shit. So, once again, there's a setback. I have to go to Airgas tomorrow to get a 75-25 CO2 argon mix bottle filled tomorrow, and then I can finish up the welding and install. So, until tomorrow, guys, keep it classy. Alrighty, we're back. Different day, better results. Found out I get a hell of a discount through work for welding gases and all that shit. So, that's a solid plus. One negative is it's extremely hot today. It's 98, I think, where I'm at. And also I got my drive line was finished today. So, here's that. Alright, so here's what I gave the drive shaft shop. My old drive line, the yoke that came in the transmission, and here's what they gave me. Brand new shaft, new yoke. They reused this because it was still very good. So then painted it. And if you live over here or near Fife, Driveline Northwest, give them a call. They did a great job. Highly impressed. Great turnaround, especially for getting parts from California. But now that we have a new cylinder and ready to start welding, let's get these put together and get to welding. Negative all hooked up, your jig all set, ready to weld. I'm going to just throw some beads down and then we'll finish the welding process. Alright, so here's a prime example of why you always want to be sure to clean the tip of your welder before you begin welding. This was after I got done cleaning the tip. As you can see, a much cleaner weld. And the whole problem was that tip around the, I can't remember what it's called right now, but the outer circle was completely clogged up and wasn't allowing flow of the shield gas. And so therefore it created porosity, and I didn't realize it until I was done. But then I tested it over here, realized that there was definitely a problem and that it needed to be addressed. So I'm going to grind that weld off, and if my phone will figure out how to focus, I'm going to grind that weld off and see if I can re-weld it. Down to the point that you can see at where it connects. That line right there is where they connect. So I'm going to essentially just weld these two back and forth all the way across, and then it should be fixed. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and call that good. I had to make 2 passes because I can't even draw a straight line, let alone weld one. So I got a little bit offline on up here. But it should hold, so now I'm going to clean it all up, get the high spots out, and then probably spray it, probably white like the other ones. But I hope that was a little bit more in depth on how to do that shit. It's doing a update. I forgot to close out the last video, so stay sideways, guys, and we're at DriftCon, so next video, stay tuned.